I still like that little splash screen. But welcome everyone back to Let's Play Final Fantasy 15. Today, as I'm sure you've noticed from the title, I have something to talk about. And I'm sure you also noticed that today is Friday. Why am I streaming today? Well, funny story. It was 12 o'clock, and I normally get off work at 1:30. But boss calls in, and she's all like, hey, apparently I gave people too many hours, so if you want to go home early. I'm like, do I? Because now I have enough free time, an hour and a half worth of free time, that I could come back and play this game. So here we are, replaying some more, or let's playing more Final Fantasy 15 rather. So apparently my friends were telling me that there's an MP3 player, and I need to go find that. So that'll be one of the things we're trying to accomplish today, as well as my trying to get this thing monetized again so I can get some monies for it. I also noticed that when I was streaming yesterday, like watching the VOD over, because I was curious what I was trying to remember what song it was that was playing during that scene where they were pushing the car. And I remembered it was what's the name of it? It's I remembered it while I was at work. Well, either way, apparently they made it so that when you're streaming the game, people can't hear that song. So I was sitting there listening to music while everyone was listening to silence, so I apologize for that. Didn't realize it was happening though, because there was no warning from the game at all that was happening. Also, this load screen is kinda long, I'm not gonna lie. It could be because I'm streaming? No, that shouldn't have anything to do with it. Well, anyway, monetization, usage policy, monetize in all countries. I also need to get together. I'm gonna, after I finish this and some of my Final Fantasy 14 like gathering and stuff for the raids, I need to get on Photoshop and make a thing for this game. But here we are. We could do Dust to Dust, but I'm not high enough level for it, so we're at this parking lot. Because why am I at this parking lot? There's a gather point, fire deposit, a campground. Is it for the campground? Do I need to level up? No. I'm not entirely sure why we're here. I could just... No, that's where I need to go for the main story. We could do some treasure hunting. Oh, we can return to the car. That's good to know. We can also tow the car. Alright, well, let's hop back in and head over to let's just go to Hammerhead.
Everything in order?
Yep.
I wonder if it'll keep where I was in the soundtrack. Don't worry, I know I'm supposed to get to Kingsglaive. I'll get to it here in a second. It also did not. Oh, it did. Okay. And with the machine gun. It is playing this music, which I found interesting, but it is old Final Fantasy OSTs versus a popular song that I can't remember the name of. But anyway, so it's not called the definitive. The whatever edition of this game I got came with the movie Kingsglaive Final Fantasy 15. So let's start with the review. First off, I thought it was pretty good. It was like a CG movie, kind of like how Warcraft was. And I'm one of the few people that I know that enjoyed Warcraft because of all the lore and the moments of being able to geek out. And Final Fantasy 15 Kingsglaive kind of had that. So there was a lot of that. It's kind of a prequel to this game, because, like, you know how this game starts with the king seeing off Noctis and crew that we have here on their way to Alticia. Well, it picks up pretty much where that leaves off and what's going on with the king and his royal regiment known as the Kingsglaive. And
so what's next? Ask around a little?
It basically has to do with their what's happening with them while we're on the road. Except the weird thing is, and I feel like this isn't a spoiler, the movie ends, like, post-credits scene with
she's
the car
looking
breaking
prettier
down.
than ever.
So it's where this game starts. But I feel like the movie is happening, like, the events are, like, happening right now as we're driving around doing side quests, I guess. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure about the timeline of the movie. That's one of the things I'm confused about, and I feel like it'll be answered more when we get to Alticia. Also, it's Alticia, not Altisla. I don't know why I saw an L instead of an I, but that's something I did. Well, might as well check in with the food place. Could buy some, but I don't feel like doing that.
You boys eating your fill?
Totally.
What can I do you for?
What hunts do you
Want to
have?
help out with some
Oh,
varmints?
level 7. I can do that.
You boys are a brave bunch.
So the CG
Take care.
effects and the battle scenes and other things like that, just like in the Warcraft movie. I feel like my opinion of Kingsglaive is a lot like my opinion of Warcraft, but I've only ever discussed that with my dad and stuff. So, yeah. But like that, I feel that it's kind of hard to explain.
Everything in order?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I felt like it was really well done, and the graphics were incredible. And if we see anything like that in this game, I'm excited for the possibilities there. Wait. I need to have you park here. No, I need to have you park. Ignis, do what I tell you.
Ignis, pull over a sec.
Suddenly.
Do we have to walk?
Oh, shush, Prompto. I have the wrong place in mind. We're going back to Hammerhead, even though I was just there, so it
Let's
won't
go.
be a very long
Hit
trip.
it, Specs.
I'm getting so distracted by Man with the Machine Gun because it's such an awesome song. The story was also really interesting because it ties into this game so much, and they have to discuss things that happen in it later in the game, especially when you reunite with Lunafreya, because
Let's go shopping.
something
Works for me.
really important happens, but I'm gonna
Knock.
try not to
You coming
spoil
or
it
what?
yet. Ooh, there's stuff here. Ooh, a phoenix down. Nice. Huh, this garage is now open because we got the regalia, so might as well pilfer it for items. High potion and a phoenix down. It's better than nothing.
Another day.
Oh, there's a weapons shop
Take
right
a
here.
Look at our wares.
Well, I feel dumb. That's a better greatsword for
I was driving the other night.
forgot his name.
Those things popped out. Managed to get away, but
Gladio.
Not even our roads are safe anymore.
Might as well.
Doing business.
The Avengers again. I'm gonna buy a set of these for Ignis and Cactus. Okay. Broadsword is what we already have. No, it's not. Alright, 5 on those two.
I'll see you later.
I keep trying to hit triangle to open the menu. It's such an ingrained thing of Final Fantasy fans. Oh, I have 42 AP. So yeah, but I was enjoying the story. It was definitely worth watching before I got too far into the game, because otherwise the movie would have been spoiled by it. The only real issue I had with it, now in my book, this is not a small issue, is that like some movies, talking parts are like this, and you have to turn it up really, really, really loud to hear anything that's going on. But then suddenly the action scenes happen, and it blows up your speakers. So it was definitely not something that was a plus in my book. That sounds cool. Let's go with that. I don't know. I'm just kind of putting points in random things because I don't know what to get. This might have been important. Okay, let's save up for accessory slot. Well, I also do want health level. Okay. It did increase their HP? Actually, I don't see any difference. Oh well, maybe it'll happen when we rest. I don't know. Also, he does not sell the MP3 player. I kinda didn't expect him to, but... Sit in the auto shop with the different...
Have yourselves a good browse.
Ingredients, repair kits, sticker, theme, advanced color samples. It's not an auto part. It's got to be an item or a treasure.
Please come again.
I'm just trying to find some item shops around here. There is this one. Well, that's a munition shop. I'm betting the MP3 players later. This is an outpost over here. Well, let's do Gorgers in the Dust. So, okay, that's pretty much all the important things I can think of when it comes to the movie.
Everything in order.
Yep.
At least that I can go into without just spoiling everything. Okay, so it starts out with a battle between the Kingsglaive and the Empire over Galad, I think, is where the first scene takes place. And, you know, they're fighting them, and it's really cool, and they got crazy magic flying everywhere, and our hero, Nyx, is using the warp phase strike thing to his advantage. I'm not a fan of Fisherman's Horizon. Maybe I'm a lion, on the other hand. So anyway, is the waltz not in here? Because I feel like that's a really, really important song in Final Fantasy VIII that they can't just omit. Where are we going? Well, I mean, if he feels that this is the closest destination, go for it, Ignis. I'm not going to question you. Might be an item shop too. So it starts out there, and eventually they release a daemon, Cerberus. And if you don't know what a daemon is, it's basically a summon, like an eidolon, or whatever other names they've used in Final Fantasy. But they're super powerful, and it took a lot of them just to slow it down. I don't think they actually killed it either, so we're probably going to have to fight Cerberus at some point. But it's like 1 o'clock. So yeah, they do that, and when they return, the Chancellor of the Empire actually shows up in the city, and he talks to the Emperor, and he's a very flamboyant guy. He reminds me a lot of it's on the tip of my tongue. He's got a hat, red hair. He's from an anime. I can't remember his name, or what anime he's from, for that matter. If I find a picture of him somewhere, I'll be sure to let you know. But he's very flamboyant. He reminds me a bit of Kefka, actually. I wonder if that's what they were going for.
Beautiful
but
day.
he really makes you want to hate him. But at the same time, I like villains like that are super like eccentric and flamboyant. So it's gonna be fun to see him in the game. There was also another guy, but he's dead now. So go figure. Anyway, so the Chancellor shows up and basically demands that they surrender. And give me a second. We got a battle to do, so we're gonna.
This doesn't look too good.
Bring it on.
Guess what I forgot to do? Equip everybody. Yours locked? Is it because I'm equipped? Okay. Let's switch him out to the War Sword. Can't equip anything there. Avengers and the Coctus. Coquitus? I don't even know. And then we need to knock this out to the dagger so I can switch him to the broadsword. So we will try the daggers out just to see. Yeah, no, these are the effective weapons.
How are we?
Getting by.
We do have enough for a Link Strike. Let's do a Tempest.
That's crossing the line. Sorry.
Heads now.
Oh, well, I was going to do Star Shot, but I guess not.
Free break time's already.
Okay. Ignis marks them like a hunter's mark, basically. I don't know if that means increased damage or anything, because I don't see any difference. This is there. Oh, crap. Can I get some help here? Please?
All that training, and this is the fruit of your labors?
Yeah, feels pretty rotten.
Thank you. This is not easy. I must admit.
No quarter.
Oh, there's Venom thing. Cool. I'm glad I taught you that, though. Let's do Star Shell.
Gladio! Nice work, Gladio!
Yep.
I'm dying of thirst here.
I'm starving to death.
And yet we're all very much alive.
Thank you, Ignis. You truly do look on the bright side of things. Anything on my map around here? The answer is no, not particularly. Alright. This is marked as a garage, so maybe there's something here. Okay, well, that was a fun little battle. So anyway, Chancellor shows up, demands surrender. He has two conditions. One is actually very interesting, because if you remember, the king sent Noctis out to go marry Luna Freya at the beginning of this game. And for some reason, one of the Empire's conditions for the surrender is for Noctis and Luna Freya to be married. So and I know that happens after, because they're all like, well, where's Noctis? And the king's like, he's not here. So I don't quite understand. But it's certainly interesting. They did say at one point later on, he was talking to the king, Luna Freya was talking to the king, and she was like, you knew this would happen all along. And he was like,
it's hot.
yeah.
Then lose the
So-
jacket.
That's one of the conditions. And the other, of course, is that all territories, besides the main city Insomnia, I don't know how I could possibly forget it, considering it's a real word. But all other territories that Lucis, which is the family name of Noctis,
I'm starting
holds,
to come down.
becomes the Empire.
Perfect.
Which kind of
A little
happened anyway,
rain never
even though
hurt
the treaty
anybody.
didn't happen.
Makes
but
me feel like a kid
we'll
again.
get to that.
You haven't changed much.
So, in the Kingsglaive, there are a few important players. Nyx, the main character. Crow, who ends up going to Tenebrae to exfiltrate the princess, only to be killed by... this part kind of confused me. I think what happened is that another of the Kingsglaive betrayed her and killed her, because at one point he's fighting Nyx and he shoots him and he's like, oh, this hollow point, you're resisting it a lot better than Crow did, which tells me that he was the one who killed her. No, don't fast travel. Never fast travel.
Ignis? Little cover here?
Just a moment.
But it is. I just realized we're having weather effects for the first time. Very nice. There's also Libertus. We're probably going to see him later, because he eventually, because of Crow's death, because she was like a little sister to him, he betrays the king and kingdom to join this resistance movement against the treaty, only to find out that this resistance movement was actually working for the Empire, but I don't know if maybe he's gonna take control of them now, because he stayed behind after Lunafreya decided to leave to Alticia. What else? Oh, there's also the captain of the Kingsglaive, whose name I can't remember, and it's not very important, so we'll just call him Captain. So, some stuff happens, and one of the things that Crow was supposed to do when she found Lunafreya was to deliver
who's
this
up for a bite?
tiara, the head dress. No, it's a hair clip. It's a hair clip to her. How much fuel do we have?
Hey, we
We're
take
fine.
a break.
Works for me.
Okay, let's turn in this quest.
Hey, Knox.
And
You coming or what?
it ends up. I don't understand how, but there was this watch that she had or something. And
Oh,
during the signing of the
just
peace
yawn.
treaty that the king does actually
Y'all
agree
did
to, by
good.
the way. Oh, an iron bang. Nice.
That was about a bite to eat.
Okay, I will admit the plot, even for someone who follows Final Fantasy and stuff, was pretty confusing.
Take your pick.
There's no way we're doing that one.
Drop on by whenever you're hungry.
We'll do. I probably do the dog tags one now. Yeah, let's go ahead and head out to that quest. Or, we do have the Scrap of Mystery. Nope, it's level 9. Okay, we'll do Dust to Dust. I will say the main story quest does recommend level 2, so maybe we should do that, but,
Everything in order?
Yep.
I might very well game over here. We'll get to see what happens when we game over. Won't that be exciting? So he finds this watch, Nyx does, and I don't understand why or how, but he's talking to this guy the whole time that's like their tech nerd or something, but I don't know if we ever see him or something, because I don't remember seeing his face. But he helps Nyx track down the fact that Crow didn't get to Tenebrae. She died on just south of Insomnia or something like that. And when they look at that area on the radar, there's a fleet of Imperial airships sitting there waiting to invade the city. So he figures out that's where they're keeping Lunafreya. So they go there, and after this really cool infiltration scene using the warp point ability, which by the way is one of my favorite effects. It's so cool how they like disintegrate after throwing the dagger and then reappear. But yeah. Is there a campground near here, actually?
Should be a nice change of pace.
And if I can, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea. And even if I can't, camping might still be a good idea. I'm nowhere close to a level, actually. Alright, let's just try it, see what happens. And if I die, I die. That's... Well, there are some animals over there.
Whoa! Never saw one of those before.
Step too close and it's the last you'll see.
We'll kill it and see how it tastes.
They are level 9. Okay.
Lights on, guys.
Alright.
Outfits change not only in appearance, but attributes as well. I know that. Oh, cool. We have our little flashlight embedded in our jackets. I'm actually not entirely sure, but it's a cool little thing anyway. Let's go ahead and save. Just in... Why can't I save? Am I too close? Let's back. Back up even further. There we go. Okay, we're ready. Let's try and take him on, and if I die, then we know not to do that. And probably just head out to where the main story quest is.
Last thing I need now.
Eyes peeled, mouth closed.
I forgot how to warp strike there for a second.
Watch this.
Okay, well, these guys are level 3, so they're not exactly difficult. No block. Also, let's switch to the sword.
Want some? That's crossing the line.
Alright, hold it. Ow.
Kept you waiting, didn't I?
Yeah, you really did.
Gladio, do it!
Also, I really need to remember to use the link strike now.
Nice work, Gladio!
Two-handed swords actually is really good against them. Gun, not so much. The Prompto is not terribly useful here. Alright, well, knowing Great Sword is good. Might as well benefit some more.
Nice work, Gladio!
Yep. You're on fire today.
What can I say? You know I can count on you.
Up for more?
Gladio, do it! Nice work, Gladio!
No quota.
I don't know if I press this thing. But nothing happens. And the Great Sword's just so slow.
This is poor. Clean your glasses. Capital idea, not. Thought it would never end.
We got him. Go us. Now we gotta figure out where this dog tag is. Where am I? Where was I in the story? I don't even remember now. Oh yeah, so they're in the airship. And this one guy
Glad we found it.
who
Time to
I
make
didn't
another
get
delivery.
attached to at all and never learned his name. He finds the princess, and just as he's pulling her out, Nyx realizes this is all a trap. All at the same time as this is happening, the treaty is being signed in the capital, Insomnia. And not only that, but the rebels are preparing resistance. Rebels, same difference. Are preparing to bomb the city to stop the treaty from being signed, I guess. That part was a little weird. As well as oh, yes, Ignis.
Noct,
What's up?
the roads are perilous at night. We best head back into town.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. Let's head back to town.
Well then, let's call it a night.
Okay. Vicious creatures, they appear in the dead of night, seeking their next unsuspecting victims. They're ferocious fiends, fear only the light and the sun and the holy aura of the havens. That makes sense. They've only appeared at night, even in the Brotherhood and Kingsglaive, I think. Also, I swear one of the daemons... Well, we'll get to him. Okay, so... Speaking of, though, this unnamed guy pulls out the princess and... No. So the rebels are preparing to bomb the city to destroy the crystal or something and lower the shield, the wall, the new wall that's over the city, because there are two walls, I guess. And one of the walls is apparently Knights of the Round. Don't ask me.
Wanna come shopping with me, big guy?
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Okay, so we're in town. Is there somewhere to rest or something? Oh yeah, there's this thing over here. $30 gil? Yeah, it's worth
Could
it.
crash right here.
Ditto.
I'm curious to see if anything different happens besides the experience point boost. Not really. Photography level up though, so that's cool. Let's see. That's a pretty cool picture. Go ahead and save that. That'd be cooler if Ignis was actually looking at it. That lens flare. Oh my eyes.
Hey, this one's pretty good.
I know. I dig it too.
Look at that one.
I likes.
Yeah, I know.
Those things getting attacked by the birds. Ignis. Noctis. The night battle. Us running to the car. There's some good ones there. Good job, Prompto. Alright, let's head to the regalia.
What's up?
Time to turn in dust to dust. Alright, so we didn't have too much of an issue with higher level enemies.
Everything in order?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, while they're doing that, the treaty is also being signed, and we see we get our first look of the Emperor of the Empire, which sounds really redundant in retrospect, but bear with me. And he's evil. He's very evil. He also has a really familiar voice. So did most of the people in that movie. And I needed to look them up before this, and I completely forgot because I thought I wouldn't be streaming until Wednesday or Tuesday. So, yeah, I guess I messed up on that one. But a bunch of things all happen at once at a very specific moment. The soldier guy who was in charge of the princess gets tentacle monstered. Like, I'm not kidding. He's grabbed by a tentacle, slammed against the walls a few times, and then thrown against the back wall, and he's dead. He is super dead. He is not coming back. Whoever he was, whatever his name was, didn't matter. Meanwhile, in the city, the bombs go off, and that causes the entire room with people signing the treaty with all the dignitaries and everything to all spawn their weapons all at once, and it turns into like a Mexican standoff type deal where they're all just staring each other down with all these weapons floating in the air. Meanwhile, the king and the emperor are both like having this discussion beforehand while signing the treaty about how the king was like, well, we're trying to get this thing that was stolen from us back. And they were talking in metaphors. It was a pretty cool scene, actually. I really like the intrigue of it all. Oh, sorry, Agnes. So, eventually, his, like... I don't know what this is. Well, it was interesting. Oh, we learned a new recipe, though. That's cool. Alright, let's end this quest then. And when the bombs go off, the new wall goes down, and the airships and everything are now able to invade the city. Which is bad news, unsurprisingly. Is this an item shop?
How are you today?
Also ingredients.
Till next time.
Okay, so that's like a grocery store icon. That's the weapons store. And if I remember correctly, he didn't have anything super new or interesting. Yeah, just the javelin. Which we already had.
I'll see you later.
Oh, I forgot to equip the iron bangle I got from the last hunt before we went and did the other one. Iron bangle is indeed bronze bangle, but better. And if anyone else needed a HP boost, it's Prompto, because he has a really low amount of HP to the point where I swear he's the black mage of the group. I did indeed. They let me out an hour and a half early. I said it at the beginning of the stream, but I guess you weren't there. Okay, let's head to... There's no other quests. There's a rest area in the dark zone. Oh, there's also a question mark. I'm not able to drive to that question mark. Is it a parking spot? It is. The Nordician blockade. Okay. Let's head over there. Won't take
Everything in order?
Yep.
See, we went to the extreme. That means they don't have the walls. That's... Okay, suddenly I'm less happy with this game's music selection. I mean, I have to be honest that I'm happy that the old musics are in there to begin with, but I don't know how you can have Final Fantasy VIII soundtrack without the Moon Waltz thing. It's such an iconic song. Oh well. Anyway,
Where do we go from here?
I don't know. Where are we going from here? Oh, we didn't go anywhere close to where I'm trying to get to. I'd really like to be able to drive manually. It would help immensely. Oh, it's not centering on the destination. That's the problem. Well, then how am I supposed to tell him where to go? Am I just gonna have to go there myself? Oh, there's a blockade. I understand now. Okay. In that case, let's head to this campground. I also noticed I didn't cook anything when we stayed at that one trailer, so... Since we did a quest and leveled up, I want to do that really quick. So let me think. So Nyx has a battle with this thing that I can only describe as Ultros from Final Fantasy VI, except a really big version of him that's destroying like all the airships, and it's a pretty cool fight scene with him in midair warping around everywhere. You know, nothing does happen with the rebels and stuff. Like, one of the head rebels that recruited Libertas gets shot when the Imperial soldiers invade. So, he's dead now. Didn't need to learn his name either, I guess. Trying to think.
Still a bit of a walk from here.
There's some other stuff that happens. Like, Nyx is trying to keep Lunafreya safe from all the traitors inside the Kingsglaive, as well as Ultros.
Huh.
Did this allow me to figure out a way to... No, I don't think I can access this right now. Fungar? Alright, so yeah, let's hit the campground. It is the thing I marked up after all.
Look where you're going!
Also, I want
mean to
switch
do
back
that.
Playing at mutiny, are we not?
Not on my ship. Knock it off.
Yeah. I was just trying to switch my weapons, guys. Chill. Okay. I mean, it's mostly side quests right now, so it's not too important. Oh, more lightning.
You want to make camp?
Yep.
Let's call it a day.
All right. I'm gonna pitch the tent.
We've been up for a couple hours. Let's call it a day. So, after I think he's actually able to kill Ultros, the daemon, by ramming another, like, escape pod type airship into him and spearing him on the top of one of the buildings of the city of Insomnia. So that was pretty cool. Oh, cool. All that innate meat is gonna keep me fed for a long time. He flies to the treaty site where the general of the Imperial Army, who's a big guy, like, clad in armor. He looks a lot like a judge from Final Fantasy XII, actually. And he has this, like, masked voice type deal. Level up. Up at. Well, I assume Ignis learned a new recipe. It's fine.
Not big on camping out, but can't complain about the food.
You flatter me.
Hey, I'm serious. Can you imagine what we eat without Iggy to cook for us?
Well, you can always count on cup noodles.
You just can't get enough.
You telling me you don't love them?
Didn't say that.
Road food will be a thing of the past once you're settled down.
As will all this picky eating nonsense.
No skipping dinner to whip up an instant snack in the middle of the night.
I think I can handle it.
Alright, though.
I'm good to go.
Just about awake.
Well, there's a good look at the clouds. You tell me. That one cloud looks kind of like Africa. So anyway, he crashes into the treaty site and stops the general, who, by the way, kills one of the king's important men. And I think at the beginning of this game, the guy you saw with the king, he's who was killed by the general. But that doesn't matter because afterwards the king escapes with Lunafreya and Nyx. And after giving this speech about having Nyx keep her safe and everything, he creates a wall to separate them, has a fight with the general, and then gets killed by him as well. So now the king is dead. Yeah, it was definitely an important plot point. And the movie doesn't even end there. That's like the halfway point. After that, the entire city gets engulfed in flames, and they call down this daemon that I swear is the diamond weapon, and it shoots missiles everywhere, and then the old wall comes out, and well, that'd be a reason. Alright, let's start heading to Gildan Key.
Ready for more?
You bet.
Let's hit it.
And Nyx is escaping through the city. He and Lunafreya find out that after Libertas drives a car into him, that the general of the army is actually their captain of the Kingsglaive. I'm also trying to wrap this up kind of quick here because, like, the ending of the movie is so crazy and so many things happen, but it's like mostly action scenes. Like, the old wall turns out to be like the Knights of the Round, and oh, there's this ring. This ring will be important because it's like passed down between royalty, and the king gave it to Lunafreya to give to Noctis, who we are. So when we meet Lunafreya, I am assuming he'll give us the ring, and then we'll gain some more magic powers. Because that's what happened with,
Lady Lunafreya of Tenebrae has issued an official statement regarding the forthcoming treaty.
Wait.
Words cannot express the joy in my heart on receiving word of this coming peace.
Wait.
Nor the pride I take in my betrothal playing a part in this
What?
historic moment.
The treaty signing hasn't happened yet?
Some have voiced cause for concern. The fear I will be unable to fulfill my duties as Oracle. Please rest assured, my marriage will not stand in the way of my calling. You will find me in your towns and villages, as you always have, and I shall continue to bless you all.
Lady Lunafreya will set forth from Tenebrae for her wedding ceremony in the coming days. Please be advised that during this time alone, her duties as Oracle will be suspended.
It's in the treaty?
Of course. Simple formality.
One of those symbol of the peace deals.
So it's more like a marriage of convenience.
Her ladyship seems nevertheless amenable to the prospect.
And Noctis likes the idea.
What's that? I do?
Buzz off.
So, okay. Wow. I finally understand the timeline now a lot better about what's happening between this game. Yeah, have a good day, honey.
Hey! I see the sea!
I see it too.
That's Golden Key.
Kinda wanna go for a dip.
that a
is
big
your
mountain
thing
behind it?
actually word
No,
puns?
it's an
Is
island.
Is that your
Nobody
defining
goes to
character
Golden
trait?
for an island, though. They go to kick back and get massages.
And savor the seafood. It's famously delicious.
Sounds great.
Something to look forward to.
That threw off my train of thought completely. I think I need to watch the final part of the movie again because a lot of it kind of went over my head. Like, Nyx gets the ring. He convinces the kings to give him the power to protect
Here we are.
the city and
Nice.
Freya from the general and the demons and the empire. And he's able to bring out the old wall, who turns out to be the Knights of the Round, and they all have a fight with all the airships plus Diamond Weapon, and there are explosions, and it's all crazy, and meanwhile Nyx and the general captain guy are having a fight, and it all ends with him stabbing the general, and then part of the deal was that he would die as well as soon as the sun rose, but we didn't really see him die. So maybe we will see Nyx in the game. I'm not sure. It would be cool though. Nyx is a really good character. I kind of hope we see him. I know at least when we meet Libertas, and I know it's a win. He'll at least mention him. I'm going to assume we've used up quite a lot of fuel. Yeah. Let's go ahead and refill. No, Sid's granddaughter washing our windows for us is not just refueling the car like I do. So, that wasn't terribly exciting. Alright, but welcome to Golden Key. We can hop onto the ferry, or find more side quests. Guess what I'm going to do?
Hey, what are you after this time?
Anything cool in this store? Not
Hey,
really.
come again.
Sure. There's the car. There's a beach. That's a choke. Oh!
Ready to set sail?
Oh no.
Just gotta find my sea legs first.
Better hurry.
Aye.
Noctis, were you just a pirate?
Hello
just
and
now?
welcome.
Did that happen? Oh good, auto parts. Oh good, Final Fantasy V soundtrack.
Thank you kindly.
And some racing stripes or a cool decal. Oh,
We
that
hope to
reminds
see
me.
you
I need to
again.
get the Leviathan decal for the PlayStation code. The code that came with the game. Yeah. You need me to take pictures of
A
you.
feature on the wedding.
And get a load of Lady Lunafreya's dress.
That's some
Sure.
fancy fabric work.
That's a blockade. These are all mineral deposits. That's cool. This is a campground that I passed up, but it's not a store, so it's not too big a deal. These treasure spots that I keep passing. This is lodgings. No, that's the crow's nest, so I've been there. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss any of the shops. And this is where we met Dave. So we should be okay. Externship. Is that like an internship, but the opposite?
Bet the groom can't wait to see it on his bride-to-be.
He's not the only one. Whew. She's gonna be an absolute knockout.
Interesting.
The dress is bespoke, of course, and comes courtesy
Yeah,
of one of
that's-
Morticia's foremost fashion
I'm up for
designers.
I don't know if Tuesday will be good for it though, because I did hear my
Bet the food's
dad
gonna be
tell
pretty
me.
damn fancy
It's
too.
gonna snow here,
As long as it's something I can eat.
like harder
As
than it
opposed
is
to
now.
dissect.
Ugh, royally embarrassing. Can't wait to taste some Altician seafood.
Golden's famous for fish too.
Fish sounds good.
So does a balanced meal.
The only reason I'm
How
running
about we
over
try
here
some
is
local surf?
because-
How about we catch some ourselves?
We got bigger fish to fry.
Welcome to Golden Key.
Oh yeah, Noctis likes fishing, I guess?
I'm afraid you're out of luck.
Are we?
The boats bring you here.
What about them?
Well, they'll not take you forth.
And what's your story?
I'm an impatient traveler, ready to turn ship.
That's the
The
Chancellor!
ceasefire's getting us nowhere.
What's this? Some sort of souvenir?
They make those?
What? No.
Consider it your allowance.
Huh?
Yeah. And who's allowing us?
A man of no consequence.
See what I mean?
Right.
So... He's
Can you
so...
believe what that guy said about the port being closed?
I'm skeptical, though I won't discount the possibility.
He's such
I
a
say we
thing.
go check it out for ourselves.
Okay, well, man, that completely ruined my train of thought. But that was pretty much the events of
Welcome to the
Kingsglaive.
Mother of Pearl.
Like I said, after that, the post-credits
We
scene.
use the freshest fish in every dish.
Thank you.
You do know this is a restaurant.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, you're gonna mark stuff for us anyway, so. The new outposts are all just Golden Key. Oh, procurement points though.
Here is the local lineup.
I am not fighting that. Okay.
Anything catch your eye?
Ha 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 ha. That's terrible. Prevents poison, some regen, and nullifies fire, ice, and lightning. That's important. I need to.
Thank you for your patronage.
Well, this entire episode I've devoted basically to telling the story of what happened in a movie from my point of view. And apparently my point of view is that I was confused, and so I'm going to confuse everybody else. So, yeah. It was a good movie, though.
Right now.
That definitely seems to be out of
Out of
service.
service indeed.
Okay. Now what? Oh. We look at the dock. Oh.
Man, not a ship in sight.
Good job
What gives?
completing that quest. I mean, it's just elements. Think Kingdom Hearts. You'll get the idea. Okay. Now what? I've done most of the side quests I'm able to do.
Some kind of hold
Oh, okay.
According to my sources, the Empire given strict orders not to let any vessels leave the docks of Altissia. Real shame if you were late to your own wedding, right, Prince Noctis? Name's Dino, by the way. Pleasure. The Crown Prince elusives bounty hunting in his fancy car. Surely you didn't think it'd go unnoticed. At least not by this reporter. Lucky for you, this reporter has integrity. If you want to remain incognito, I'll respect your wish. In exchange for a favor.
Does anyone else want to punch this guy really, really hard? But we'll listen to him.
What do you want?
Hey, I knew you'd come around. Let me see your map.
We earned 80 experience for that. They just hand you experience for no reason in this game sometimes.
Marked where you need to go on your map. All you gotta do is find me some rough gemstones, like this one. Do this, and your ship will come in. Don't, and the papers will run you out of town. Capiche?
Appreciate it.
What? Talking about not understanding my world.
Till next time, then.
He's really got your number.
That's
Knox.
a reference that
Not like we made much effort to keep it
does
secret.
not
Even if we had, the press always finds a way.
ring
we
a
needn't
bell.
befriend him, but we'd best not make him our enemy.
I just adore this shop. You know what? I think fish is my new favorite.
Oh man, these voices that I'm hearing all over the place, they are very familiar. Oh, side quest. I thought it was gonna be the lady. Turns out to be the cat. Yeah.
Hey, buddy. What's up? Taking a little stroll? How come you're all alone? You must be hungry. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hold on a sec. I'll find you something. Gotta come up with some cat food.
Could always buy some.
Or we could fish for some.
Excellent idea. Let's go.
Fishing sounds good. Noctis can fish at docks around Lucius. Something. Try angling from a fishing spot along the coast. Kitty catering. Obtain an edible frivoli.
Huh?
Well, if anyone wants to care to try and figure out what my fiance is quoting, you go for it, because I sure as heck don't know. Or remember.
Is this place amazing or what?
The breeze is quite refreshing.
Didn't think I'd enjoy the seaside this much.
Well, sounds like it's made a good first impression.
Take a shot from here.
Good call. Now it's picture time. Let me get this shot. Oh, love the lighting.
As long as it's not as harsh as the last time. You still can't swim. Okay. I was kind of curious. I also don't know how to fish them. I was so hoping I could hop into that guy's car. I don't know why I expected to be able to, but... I understand now. The fishing spot's over here. Do we need to buy some bait or something? Perhaps. Let's find out. Hello.
Hello there. Come to fish the deep blue sea?
Yep. These are leisure goods, also known as fishing bait.
Good luck out there.
Have a look at this, Noct.
What about it?
Giant Trevelti, now biting.
Let's fish.
Like a kid in a toy shop. Hey, Noct. That looks like a fishing spot.
I don't understand why Noctis is into fishing. It wasn't explained in either Brotherhood or Kingsglaive.
Wonder what you can catch out here.
Only one way to find out.
The things that were listed on the sign, perhaps? Okay, we've discovered a fishing spot. Here, Noctis can indulge in his favorite pastime. Choose where to cast your lure with the left stick, and the marker will indicate where fish are. Check the mini-map to find a good spot. Okay, there looks to be a pretty good spot here. Move your lure by pressing R2 and tilting the left stick to work the rod. A fish is eyeing it, entice it to bite by oh, okay. Quickly tilt this in the indicated direction to hook the fish. It's trying to get away. Oh, I should probably press R2, yes? Okay. Stop reeling and give the line some slack. Okay. You thought the fishing minigame in Persona 4 was difficult. And I'm talking the original. Golden was easy. QuickTime events involving the left stick. That's what I wanted.
All right, this one's perfect.
Great job, Noct.
We caught a fish. Yay. Some fish are edible while others are prized. Shouldn't all fish be edible? I mean, in this game, weapons and stuff appear in your hand too. Yellow dots represent edible fish. The rarer the fish, the better the ingredient or treasure it provides. By honing his fishing skills and acquiring new tackle, you can reel in real whoppers and reap the rewards. That sounds like fun, but maybe another time. We'll dedicate a whole episode later on just to fishing. That sounds like a good time. Okay, let's hand in this quest to this cat. Part of me is curious how much experience they'll give me for that.
This bites. How am I supposed to make my
Oh, is
deliveries?
that like poisonous or something? Not red snapper. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure people eat that usually though. The heck is this cat? Is this the cat? This is the cat.
Here you go. Caught fresh. What? You don't like fish? Oh, you only like cooked fish. All right.
Man, this cat is really picky. Consult the chef. Okay, we can do that. I literally am doing a quest where I caught a fish, and now the cat wants it cooked.
Everything will be up and running by morning.
So it's a good game.
My tummy's rumbling.
I don't understand. Hey, chef lady, I got a question for you.
Hey, do you serve anything a cat might like?
That the best pickup line you've got?
What? No, there's this cat over there.
I'm only teasing. I have a feeling I know the feline you've got in mind. Let me whip something up. Paying customers come first, though, and someone just ordered the last fish on hand. Would you mind catching another one of these while I make their meal?
Really?
Smells good.
Why do I need to catch another one? I just caught... Oh, okay.
Huh.
It's edible and delicious if real. It's been so overfished that restaurants market other fish as red snapper. Interesting.
Great! I'll start on it right away. You know, this is really thoughtful of you, but be warned. Cats are clingy, and they're notoriously picky eaters, too.
Hey,
Picky
if we get
eaters.
a cat companion
When it comes to
in this
food,
game,
felines
that'd
are
be
quite
awesome.
finicky. So you are wise to entrust the cooking to me. Here.
And we got the cat food, which probably is good enough for me to eat. Okay. Excuse me, coming through, people. I am Prince Noctis of Lucius. Wrong game. Okay.
All right, here you go. You're one spoiled cat.
Aww, I think he likes you.
I guess.
Clawed his way into a heart.
6.
Might keep on clinging. Forever.
Thank you, Gladian. This is gonna be just a bunch of jokers.
Huh?
Alright, well, we've satisfied the cat. Well, you know, these 4 have been likened to boy band. A boy band, I should say. And I think of them as kind of like a Visual K band. So, yeah. Alright. Well, that was a fun little side quest. We learned how to fish and all that stuff. I'd say that's all for this. No, not even close. We've got a couple more hours still. So let's go on to this gentleman's agreement.
Everything in order?
Yep.
All right.
Luckily, the Extreme is a very long song, so we'll be listening to it for a while.
Maybe Sue's right about your lack of dignity.
You're one step above delivery boy.
Royal rank carries little weight outside the Ground City.
Glad it's not weighing me down.
Yeah. Rather than weighing you down, it's... what's the opposite of that? It ain't exactly lifting him up. Anyway. Okay, we're here.
You sure we're in the right spot?
According to the map. Let's scope it out.
Ignis, you missed the... No, it's really not doing that either. Wild car! Kill it! No. Okay. Oh, it changed. Wait a minute. I know where we are.
Wuss.
This looks a lot like the area from the tutorial, or no, the demo, the platinum demo with Kid Noctis. Prismatic dust. Oh, okay, I guess we got them all.
OMG.
Oh
We're
God!
supposed to get near that thing?
Pipe down before you wake it up.
I thought that was a mountain. Okay. What am I supposed to do here? Okay, we'll just very carefully walk around it. Very carefully. Nice birdie. Yeah. This isn't so bad. Ha. Ha ha. Ha. Let's grab this thing and get the crap out of here. You know what? This cliff looks jumpable. Let's get. Oh, I might have killed everybody. Sorry, guys.
Off it goes.
Okay. Well, that was fun.
None the worse for wear. Bring on the next one.
No. Also, I'm going to definitely leave the technical stuff to you. You know. Sounds like a plan. Well, that wasn't hard. I was kind of hoping for some kind of a battle, because I wanted to see how overleveled we were.
Man, it's hot.
Then lose the jacket.
Let's drive back. You know, we could probably do Scrap of Mystery now. Let's head back over there.
Everything in order?
Yep.
Actually, no. Stop.
Taking a walk on the wild side?
Nothing like nature in the middle of nowhere.
Let's go back to Gildan Key, especially because it's about to turn
Time to shove
nighttime and
off.
stuff.
Go for it.
So. Oh, there's Waltz for the Moon. It's after the Extreme. The Extreme's the final boss music, though. Well, that's okay. I'm happy now because this song is one of my favorite tracks in Final Fantasy VIII. Yeah, I bet you thought it'd be like the Extreme or Man with the Machine Gun or something. But no, I don't know why, but this music and the scene that's associated with it in Final Fantasy VIII is probably one of my favorites. And for games, so I just might be spewing nonsense. Well, I mean, you know better than I do. But yeah, like if I could just watch, and anytime I feel like it, I usually do watch some LPers and stuff play Final Fantasy VIII because it's got a great story, and I love the characters in it. I don't know why everyone hates the characters so much. I think most of it is actually them being tainted by how bad the gameplay is, because it's not good. It's just not. Needing to like draw magic and stuff from enemies constantly to have any sort of fighting chance, and spending some random encounters just doing that for like over 5 minutes. It's not fun. So I can understand that. But other than that, I really love Final Fantasy VIII. Because, you know, the music's still Nobuo Uematsu. And I don't care what people say, Rinoa is a good character. So.
Wow. This place. Welcome to Golden Key.
Hi. I was already here, but thanks. I hope you don't mean later today because it's bloody snowing.
You can find better in Altisha if you can afford it.
Okay.
How much are we talking?
I was not trying to jump there. Oh, well, let's hand in this quest before we turn in, because quests give experience and... Oh, there's a thing here. Cosmogony. Titan the Archean, steadfast as stone. Rama the Fulgurian, sharp as lightning. Shiva the Glacian, gentle as snow. Leviathan the Hydrian, relentless as tides. Bahamut, whatever. The Draconian, unbending as iron. And Ifrit the Infernian. That sounds silly. Fickle as fire. It looked like it was getting worse as I was driving, okay? Yeah, that was a good time when we were trying to go pick up Sun and Moon. I guess I could talk about that. That's a fun little anecdote. But first, let's hand in this quest. I still have an hour and a half, so. Oh yeah, that is the other thing. I am streaming until at least 4. So.
Nice work, kid. Sorry for giving you such a hard time. I just had to get my hands on this, even if it meant blackmail. You understand, don't you? You see, I'm a reporter by day and an amateur jeweler by night. This elusive little beauty's gonna become a masterpiece. To make it up to you, I'll share a little scoop. That special coin you got? It commemorates the Oracle's ascension. That guy was tossing them out to everyone. Must have picked them up back in Niflheim. And speaking of freebies, here's one from me. Come back if you want to buy more.
I doubt a souvenir like that could make its way into the hands of an ordinary citizen.
Oh well, it's our pocket change now.
Let's learn from history and book a place this time.
Sounds like a plan. Ask Dino to get you on board. Okay, we're not doing that yet, because that will get me out of Golden Key, and that's not what I want. So I guess in the end, we didn't get any experience. That's kind of lame. 17 AP. I think that's enough for the thing I wanted. Yes. Which is good, because we just got another accessory. The Garnet Bracelet. Increases strength. Sounds good to me. Alright.
Let's rest up while we can.
Now that's a meal.
We'll eat after we rest.
Greetings, sir.
10,000 gil.
Perhaps next time.
We're not resting here. Okay. Well, I guess we're camping tonight. It's fine. Didn't want to stay in the hotel anyway. It's whatever. 10,000? Where the... What? But I don't even... Ugh. There's also a weapon that comes with the DLC pack, by the way. With the Definitive Edition, that's not Definitive Edition, but I can't remember what the D stands for. But yeah, I'm not gonna be using that weapon. I don't care what people tell me. They're all like, it's not that overpowered. I still don't want to. Maybe. I'll decide by the end of the stream. Oh, also tell her hi.
The roads are perilous at night. Let us wait for morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh, that's not gonna work. Alright. Manual
It's
driving.
rather dark out. You sure you can handle this?
I can see fine. Take a load off for a while.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. There's a campground. That's what we need. Okay. That did not set a waypoint or anything. Okay, fine. We'll just keep an eye out for it. If a daemon shows up while this music is playing, I will feel kind of conflicted. Not gonna lie. Am I going the right way? Yes. This is one of my favorite songs of obviously. I can't get enough of it. One of the best scenes in the game too is his first meeting with Renoa. Is that it for Final Fantasy VIII, or do we have anything else? Oh, Blue Fields. Oh, that makes sense, because it's the world map theme. I'm not a fan of the world map theme, really. Oh, right. You can't have Final Fantasy VIII music without the Triple Triad theme, can you? Yeah, we'll let it play for a bit.
Everybody out.
It should be a nice change of pace.
Okay, the campground's right over here, so there should be no, crazy daemons ready to just slay me instantly, right? That won't happen, will it? I'll be kind of upset if it does. That's why you camp in these.
Hate it.
These are like anti-Damon circles. I understand now. Okay,
Could crash right here.
You can remain awake long enough to eat.
Always. D. Eh. So anyway, when Pokemon first came out, Pokemon Sun and Moon, GameStop was doing a midnight release event, and my fiance and I decided it'd be a good time to, you know, spend the night somewhere, to be able to just pick it up basically and then play it all night. And that is what we ended up doing, but it was not as easy as it should have been by any stretch, because before we left it started snowing, and quite a lot too. It was very icy. I want to save this picture for no particular reason. What is this? Do you know?
Hey, this one's pretty good.
I know.
Is it?
I dig it too.
It looks really purple. I don't know. Let's ask our resident graphics artist expert. What do you think, Neo? Actually, there's not really that much to tell, because we were able to get it, and it didn't take that long. The roads were just kind of slick. But, we got to the GameStop before midnight, and then picked up the game, and then left, and went back to the hotel and played it for a couple hours. I turned out to be much more tired than I thought I'd be. But, yeah. See, that's what I was thinking too. It's just really purple. Oh, God! This would be such a better picture without the glare of the sun in my eyes. You can't change these photos, I don't think. This is pretty good. I don't know why he's standing in front of that car, though. That's a kind of neat picture. Screw this guy. I don't care if you're just a worker. Ding. Anyway.
Not to imagine demons in the night are a fact of everyday life for the locals here.
Yeah. The demons seem pretty used to it too.
I'll never get used to them, that's for sure.
We had it good in the Crown City.
Hanging in the street after dark.
Picking up late night snacks?
Worst you had to worry about was waking the neighbors.
One night out here, and we'd be eaten alive.
It's eat or be eaten out here.
Count your blessings I'm cooking for you.
That's good. Alright. Let's do Scrap of Mystery. I wonder where Scrap of Mystery 1
Everything in
is.
order?
Yep.
I don't even know where I got Scrap of Mystery 2, but it's there. So far in Pokemon, I have gotten to the third island and beaten the electric trial, so next up is Ghost. I'm just trying to find things to talk about. I also need to try and start recording more again. Not today, but like starting next week. I'm gonna try and record more of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and Sonic 3. Yeah, that's what everyone says. But I also got my Japanese copy of Sun. That came with a card, and I'm pretty sure the English copy of Moon did not. I do have the box over here. Let's go check. I mean, Ignis is driving and there are no demons out in the middle of the day, so we should be okay. Oh, premonition! I wasn't actually going to start Sun. I just didn't expect to get it this early. It was only a week after the game came out. I thought it'd take like 3 weeks, which would have given me enough time to complete it. But that's fine. I will admit, this might rank higher than Waltz for the Moon for me. Of the Moon in Final Fantasy VIII, just because this is a boss theme for a really cool villain who also has a very interesting backstory. If I ever played Final Fantasy VIII, maybe we'd get to it, but I kinda don't want to play Final Fantasy VIII for leisure. I really don't want to play it for... I just actually got there. I don't want to play it for an LP either. Oh, it's in the village? I thought it was going to be on the mountain. Okay. Well, while we're driving, I can also grind, I guess. I do notice the citrus berries seem to be giving more HP now. Are they like percentage based?
Here we are. Nice.
Oh, okay. Poke Bean effects only lasting for another 7 minutes. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I did run into a Sandra. I guess I should have checked like where you catch it. What level are we? 8. Okay. So yeah, this is level 9 quest. We should be more than capable of handling it. Yields items of value. That sounds like a plan. I'm recovering. Okay, let's... Yeah, bronze bangle. It's useful. I'm gonna have to stop at every single treasure spot now, aren't I? Wait, maybe we can see what Mark does, because I'm actually kind of confused by it. Set up Noctis to warp strike multiple enemies in succession with daggers. Oh. Okay. Why haven't you been charging?
Yeah.
Well, it's more of these things again. We could fight them. We do need the meat.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
You should know. I can do it. Takes two.
Hey, where'd you learn that one?
Ow.
Yeah!
my pleasure.
Gladio!
Try this!
Here I am!
I'm dying so much fear. I just realized that guy is like a boss. He's on. Oops. Oh, this is a bad idea.
Getting by.
I don't remember how to use potions. It's not this. Oh, it's R2. Go ahead and install myself. That sounds like a good idea.
Watch yourself, knocked!
I know.
Get it!
I can probably kill this thing. It's just it'll take a ridiculously long time. And the fact that there's a second guy here is not helping. Okay. We just have to stagger now. I can probably take him out.
On top of it!
Farewell. Wouldn't expect any less from you. Good.
I'm dying of thirst here.
We took him
I'm
out.
starving to death.
Yay.
And yet we're all very much alive.
Note to self. Pay attention to what enemies you're about to fight. Alright, well hopefully this this little spot here with the treasure won't just kill me. Oh, you better not tell me this is blocked off. That'd be very upsetting. I think it's blocked off. Nope. We can go here. Yep, this is where we need to go. Okay, cool. Let's switch back to the sword. No reason, just thinking it might be prudent. Oh. That was apparently a lot easier to get than before.
Stinking hot.
Yeah.
A little bit. At least where you are, guys. Me, not so much. Not so much. Wait a minute. Is this the area you fight the behemoth and the duodecim demo? Press the right stick to open the map.
Is this it? This doesn't look like treasure.
One bit.
It looks like a map, or part of one.
We found the treasure map to find another treasure map. Aha. Huh. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's go ahead and return to the car. Wait. I thought that was the thing I could do. Apparently not. Oh, well, there's the treasure spot over here. Let's go ahead and swipe it up over here. A giant hairy horn. Awesome.
Huh?
Not sure what it does. I do have some ideas, but
Yesterday's skewers were grilled to perfection.
All credit to Gladio for his meticulous tending of the fire.
No sweat. That sort of thing's right up my alley.
I can watch a fire.
Not the time for horseplay!
My hand slipped.
Real nice here.
Indeed. And here we are. We have enough curatives for now.
Alright, well, not much to do now, but head to back to Golden Key.
Everything in order?
Yep.
All right.
And go back to the main store. while listening to Premonitions rocking out. I will say the Black Mages, which is a rock cover band of Final Fantasy, was actually, I think, owned by Namco or Box, if I'm not mistaken. Or at the very least, I know them so much. They do an awesome version of this song. Okay, got some cookies I think I'll munch on. I've pretty much run out of discussion topics. Trying to hold the stream for 3 hours with only one thing that you talk about for like an hour is kind of like difficult, actually. But I'll get used to it more as I go along. The Crystal Cave type place. Well, they use this music in a couple of different places, but the one I'm thinking of is when you first take control of Laguna. And friends. What else do we have? Oh, this is, I can't remember exactly what. This is when you get Ragnarok. Or is this the Balan Garden flying thing? No, the Balan Garden flying thing, I'm pretty sure is just Balan Garden. Castle. Odd. And then we have Final Fantasy 13's OST. What is a justice monster? Also, thought that said juice. Not sure why. Let's go with Final Fantasy 7. Not that. Here we go. This is a song that many people who grew up playing PS1 games remembers. You know, whatever happened to that Final Fantasy 7 remake that they said they were going to do? Oh, well, it apparently released in Japan yesterday.
Here we are.
We made it.
Or no. It's some kind of an event in Mobius Final Fantasy. Lame. Okay.
Huh.
Running out of gas again.
Huh?
I wonder if some of the parts for the car later, like, give you better gas mileage or something. Thanks, Will. Okay. Let's continue on with the main story so I have something to talk about. So somewhere along the way we're going to be hearing news reports about what happens in Insomnia, which is what happens in Kingsglaive, which just blows my mind that I figured out when that all takes place. Also, there's the kitty.
Welcome to Golden Key.
Thank you. Oh. Missed that the first time. Okay, let's try and speed through the restaurant here so we can get to the actual dock.
As promised, I'm in the process of securing your ferry tickets right now. Told you, I'm a man of integrity.
Oh,
Should
thanks.
be smooth sailing from here. So let me know when you're ready to ship out.
I admit I didn't expect Dino to secure us a ship.
Well, must be pretty connected if he can pull some strings around an Imperial embargo.
Yeah, that guy's one artful artisan.
You guys ready to set sail?
Once you proceed, you will be unable to return for some time. Let's go.
Already? The ship won't arrive till tomorrow. How about you find a place to spend the night?
It's bedtime.
Sounds good.
Oh, free stay at the most expensive hotel ever.
Nailed it. Why can't I warp too? So unfair.
I like this one. That's cool. Yo. Lens flare gun. That's a pretty decent one. One day someone... Well, Dad will never figure out how to open the pictures on the PS4, but... Thomas might be all like, where are all these pictures coming from? Oh my god! It's the scene from the movie! There's the wall going down. See, that's diamond weapon. 100%. I got the Imperial airship also. Ironically enough, I think there is actually a book about that.
Hey, morning.
Interesting that it didn't show Lunafreya or Nyx.
Where's Specs?
Should be back any minute now.
You know, I take offense to that as someone who wears glasses.
What's that look for?
It's in all the papers.
What is?
Yeah, there was no way you were not going to see this.
Insomnia Falls.
What? This is your idea of a joke?
I need you to calm down so I can explain.
I'm as calm as I'm gonna get.
There was an attack. The Imperial Army has taken the Crown City.
As treaty room tempers flared, blast lit the night sky. When the smoke about the Citadel had cleared, the king was found dead.
No, wait. Hold on.
We had no way of knowing.
What? Knowing what?
That the signing was last night. That insomnia.
But the wedding! Altisha!
I know. That was the plan. Yet the reports of the invasion are all the same. How could every headline in the kingdom be wrong?
Lies. If only.
What else do we know? Well, then we can't be sure until we see it with our own eyes.
And that means we go back to Insomnia.
Might not be safe for us there.
Might not be safe for us here.
Turn back.
Yeah.
In search of truth, they make their way back to the Crown City.
Everyone's okay.
A lot of good hoping's gonna do.
You mustn't lose faith.
Really? Can Faith stop a fleet of Imperial dreadnoughts?
Just give it a rest.
My old man had plenty of faith.
Enough.
The Empire lied. They betrayed us.
Conjecture gets us nowhere. We're searching for truth.
All you'll find are lies. Like that ceasefire.
Size of those things.
Imperial dreadnoughts. They transport soldiers, namely the Magitech infantry.
The robots?
Mass-produced humanoid weapons of warfare, to be more precise.
Doesn't look like they'll be signing that peace treaty. Up ahead!
They've set up an inspection point.
If the road ahead's blocked, then we find a way around.
Climb the hill if you're looking inside. I'm assuming I'm not going to be able to drive all the way.
Let's make a detour. There ought to be a decent vantage point up ahead.
There they are. You want to take them out?
Oh yeah, those scrap heaps are gonna wish they had a treaty to protect him.
Hey guys.
Try this!
We may be a touch over leveled. Just a touch. Great music though. There's some items in here. Hey! Ooh, a high elixir. And iron shavings. I'm going to assume that's useful for crafting something. Excuse me. Alright. Let's go. Find the hallway 13, anybody? Honestly, it's not that bad.
The hill.
The beginning of it is, but eventually it opens up like in chapter 11 and stuff. It takes up really, really long to get to that one.
So here we are.
But, oh! You thought you were being cute, huh? Yeah, screw you.
These are MTs.
Empty humanoid soldiers. Soulless. Classless.
Oh, they're a little higher level. That does not stop me from destroying them now. Oh, who needs blocking when you have slashing? Weapons marked with plus can be remodeled. Take your arms to Hammerhead and ask Sid to upgrade them? Is it because they've used it enough? Is it one of my pupils? I'm kind of confused. What's it talking about? Oh, we picked up something! A Drain Lance. A unique polearm with Insomnian technology. It absorbs the elemental powers of defeated foes. That's pretty cool. I'm a fan of that. Let's try it out. I wonder if that was a random drop or if that's something that's guaranteed to happen.
ceasefire discussions between the two nations. All provisional terms have been suspended in light of recent developments.
No
Moreover,
kidding.
in the wake of the news of King Regis's death, we've now received word that Crown Prince Noctis and the Oracle Lunafreya have also been pronounced dead.
Keep it on.
Huh?
Don't bother!
Yeah, we know we're not dead.
Hello? Cor?
So, you made it.
The hell's going on?
Where are you?
Outside the city, with no way back in.
Makes sense.
Makes sense? Are you serious? What about any of this makes sense? The news just told me I'm dead, along with my father and Luna.
Listen, I'm heading out to Hammerhead. About the king. It's true. If you're looking for the whole truth, you know where to find me. Get moving.
Right.
What did the Marshal have to say?
Mark said he'd be in Hammerhead.
And the king?
Departure. Trophy. Woo! Break out the champagne. Oh, apparently end of chapter means free experience game. Chapter 2, No Turning Back. In a single night, the promise of peace has been broken, the Crown City along with it. Putting their home behind them, the warrior friends set forth to find answers in Hammerhead. And I'm out of cookies. Thought that this would just be a game about a road trip of four friends gonna get married. Nah. Wait a minute. Lunafreya Nox Flore. Floret? I don't know how to pronounce it. Who are you? There's the ring of the Lucille, Lucci, Lukai. The power of kings.
Don't
It burned a man to
Crown's
death
Guard
at
are
one
still
point.
active.
I wouldn't count on it. Not with the Marshal out here.
I wonder how things are in the city.
There should be reports before long.
Yeah,
What a perfect song to go along with this.
And what about us? What do we do?
Oh, we
We
didn't
make
get
for
the
Hammerhead
train
now
mission song.
and figure the rest out later. had a message from my sister. She's with refugees bound for Lestal.
Well, at least Iris is okay.
Oh, good.
Doesn't sound like everyone else was so lucky, though.
We'd best make haste.
I'm betting
Noct won't be
Iris or Iris or
No
whatever.
going back. Only ways forward. No going back.
Will be how you say it, important to the plot, and also a party member probably. Though I don't know how you fit more than 4 people in this car.
Hey.
Glad y'all
Pretty
made
crowded.
it. No weather for driving, that's for sure.
Oh, thanks.
Where's Core?
Left to see to business. And left y'all a message with Pawpaw.
Yeah?
Legacy.
Boss ain't sat still 1 second since he heard y'all were coming.
I can't help but notice that there's a very distracting side quest question mark over here.
Ugh. Oh, well, if it ain't the boys with the fancy automobile.
That's us.
Y'all want to fetch some edibles for me?
Why are you asking us?
Well, it's just that old Sid.
Sid?
Yep. Said I should give y'all some work. Don't matter what kind. Seeing as you boys can't go home for the time being.
Got us there.
So y'all gotta learn about the wider world. Now, if y'all can't find the stuff I need, it ain't no big deal, but it'd surely help me out if you could.
Obtain a Lucian tomato. I don't think I have one of those.
Another test from the old man.
He sure is hard on us.
I think he's worried about us.
He wants us to prove that we can make it out here.
Well, speaking of Sid, let's go talk to him.
Crystal and the King's Ring. What they've been after all along.
So all talk of peace was merely a pretext.
Oh, they got the crystal, by the way.
Played my father for a fool.
Not the ring, though.
Don't kid yourself.
As you know.
Reggie wasn't born yesterday. Lucius got dealt a losing hand, and your old man played it the best he could. He saw this coming a mile away, and he wasn't gonna go down without a fight.
And what a fight it was.
In the end, though, well, it just wasn't enough.
The pieces were set in motion,
You need something else, you talk to
what he
Cole.
started.
I can't even remember the last time I saw Reggie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
Thing go away. Oh, just walk out.
Cora left a message. Said he'll wait for you in the tombs. They're to the northwest of here. That's a short ways past the outpost. Find that first.
Okay. Hold on.
Interesting toy you got there.
This? It's just something we picked up after taking out some Imperials.
Well, I'll be Crown City made. If you like, I can make this puppy better. Give it more oomph.
How?
I can mod it for you.
Mod it?
Look, I got diddly squat to do what with Cindy taking care of the garage. If you can find the parts, I can do the work for you.
Sid Saphir, Master Mechanic. Give the metal scrap to Sid. I can do that. Yes. Unequip the weapon you wish to upgrade. Okay. put the engine blade there for now, I guess.
You got me what I need. I'll take it from here.
Holy crap, that's a lot of experience for just handing him a piece
Here
of
she
metal.
is. Try her out and let me know what you think.
Drain Lance 2. It is 15 attack more.
Never seen one of these before. Bring me the parts, and I'll take care of the rest.
I don't know how you haven't seen it before, considering that, you know... Oh, he'll upgrade the engine blade. Rusted bit. I don't have that. Okay. Well, let's see. We're in chapter 2. I wonder if that unlocked anything.
After this time.
No. Okay.
Hey, come again.
So there's no reason to revisit old stores. It's good. Alright. Well, let's do a quest. Let's go hunting for ingredients. Yep. Okay, so trying to find the rusted bit will not appear on your map. Scenic delivery. Alright. Wait, this does say a minute.
See that you buy no more than we need.
Sheesh. You my mother or something?
Mum's the word.
What happens if we do this? Does it just take us to Sid? Does it loop you in a circle? That'd be kind of funny, actually. Oh, we just stop outside. Okay. We don't have the rusted bit, do we?
Crown City weapons ain't designed with upgradability in mind. At least not their insides. You gotta work with what's outside.
Okay. We don't have it. So, let's go do the quest about getting the tomato. I really said that. That is the thing I said.
Knocked. The roads are perilous at night. We'd best head back into town.
Nah.
I'll take the wheel from here.
So be it. I only ask you keep the recklessness to a minimum.
Alright. Let's head to, back to Golden Key. I was kind of hoping the MP3 player would be inside the digital whatever. Alright. So let's see. We need to head south. Just really south. In fact, if I turn on the correct quest, if I hop out of the car and then select the correct quest, okay, let's go.
They will have sealed off the city by now.
What do you think it's like inside?
I don't know.
Destroyed?
Your guess is as good as mine.
We'll see for ourselves in time.
Indeed. Merely a question of when.
Can't believe the crystal's gone.
The bastards took it all.
And we'll take it back.
This is far from over.
Was that what I think it was?
Looked demonic to me.
Why here? Why now?
I don't know, and I don't want to find out.
Same here. I say we step on it.
I would've... You cannot drive when enemies are near. Well, that's a shame. I mean, we could try to fight them and probably die horribly in the process, but hey, we get to see what the game over screen looks like. It's a win somewhere along the way. Somewhere. Alright, you fire-headed beast.
Last thing I need now.
Let's do this.
Peeled, mouth closed.
Oh, they're bombs. Oh, they're bombs. Oh god, they're bombs.
Don't die on me.
Had to be bombs. About that engine blade. Oh yeah, that's right. We never upgraded it. You blew up.
No problems there.
You blew up like a bomb does. Okay. That could have gone worse. It is dangerous to travel at night. Yeah, screw you. I live on the edge. What is that behind me? You know what? I don't know. It's fine. Okay. Back on the road. If I find a campground though, I wanna stop there. It's probably not a bad idea. I missed my turn. But this is a place I can park. Oops, no, that's definitely not what I wanted to do. Let's go here. Some kind of turn. Okay, you just did X when the P's up, and then they park it. My ears are starting to hurt with this stupid thing on my head.
Oh, customer.
3Z's Motel. 300 gil? It's kind of steep.
It could crash right here.
Ditto.
I guess we'll just have to work with it.
Master Sid.
The bombs. That's it. Everything else is just black. Yes.
Sheesh, thought I'd never get through. Good to hear your voice, Highness. You recognize mine, don't you? It's Dana.
Right, the jeweler.
Got that right. The best around. Listen, I've been worried about how you guys are doing. How's about you drop by Galden and mingle for a bit?
We'll think about it.
Oh, I am on my way there. Obviously, it's a battle thing. Classic. Oh, Hearthstone. Oh, I'm actually a bit short on beans, but I mean. Guess I'll wait for that to respond and generate whatever. I had a feeling it'd be this store. Alright, Golden Key. We have arrived. Could refuel, but it looked like we were actually doing okay.
How can I help you today?
Hello, I need to buy a tomato. Oh. I am good at reading.
Thank you kindly. Please, come again.
Oh, it shows you the different recipes when you're buying ingredients. That's useful.
Just what Taco ordered.
Yeah, took care of that pretty quickly.
Not much of a job after all.
He went easy on us. Let's deliver this as a show of thanks.
But first, let's go see what Dino wants. How have I missed that every single time I walk by it?
Welcome to Golden Key.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
There he is, the prince himself. You look good.
You know.
Hey, sorry about the whole boat thing. I pulled some strings, but ain't nothing anyone could do after that fiasco at the Citadel.
Forget it.
Done and done. Man, I tell you, this reporter gig alone ain't enough to pay the bills. So I've been working real hard on the side.
Wow.
Yep. So, you busy?
Why?
'Cause I need your help. You fetch me some more, I trade you one of my pieces. Just like last time. Bada bing, bada boom.
Okay, I don't like this guy. But getting free accessories, well, not free per se.
Till next time, then.
Seems our well-being is less important than his livelihood.
And we fell for it.
Guy's got no dignity, but he's full of deceit.
I don't mind helping him, so long as it doesn't involve any danger.
You're an idiot. Okay. Ooh, strength level. That's pretty expensive. Spirit, health level 2, vitality level. Accessory slots for everybody, as well as 3 accessories for Mr. Noctis here. Well, let's unlock the ability to equip 2 for everybody at least. And that should be enough AP. I still have no idea how to use the Ascension system, really. I'm just kind of unlocking things at random, being like, ah, that sounds good. Probably missing some really cool, important skills that I should be spending them on, but eh. Alright. As long as it doesn't, like, screw me in the end. And if it does, that's bad game design in my opinion.
So full right now.
Alright. We are now in the car. No, not resume. I hate it when I freaking do that. Okay, cool. You can change it. Well, Aspiring Artisan is on the way, so might as well. Alright, so that was the normal battle theme. Is the next one going to be the boss battle theme? Yup. Well, I can't skip that. This is another one that Black Mages do a really awesome cover of. Not to say that there's anything wrong with the originals, because this is a good one too.
Don't forget where we parked.
Hard to when it's on the map. Alright. Let's head out and see what kind of crazy thing we need to fight. What level is this quest? Ah, it's only level 6. It's probably not too bad. Maybe some of those wolf things.
This has gotta be the place.
All that's left is to find the stone.
Or that guy. Dual whore.
Time to cut and run?
MQ. Oh! Magic attack.
Alright. Yep.
Where did they come from?
Don't die on me.
Ow. What the? That was interesting.
Feeling alright? I've had worse near-death experiences.
How are we?
Right there.
Gladio!
Biggie, look out.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on here.
Watch out!
Well, I'm in danger again. That's cool. Just gonna go ahead and potion myself. I think that's probably a good idea.
Stay down!
Oh, for the love of God's sake. Oh, dang.
Gladio!
I'm starting to think Star Shell's not that good of a technique to prompt her. Let's go back to Piercer.
Try this!
Dang it!
Ready or not?
Here
Thank
I
you.
come. Stay strong, Noct!
You're mine!
That's it!
That's what?
I've come up with a new recipe.
I could taste test for you.
That's pretty random. Not gonna lie.
Not the time for horseplay! My hand slipped.
A Magitech engine. It's close.
Could we not? I'd really just rather like to not. I got fossil wood. Is that what I?
This'll be
No,
quick.
I'm looking for an amethyst. That was probably not a great idea. I might die.
All right.
The hell you want?
Woo! I didn't die. Right then.
Gladiator.
Stay down!
Oh, well, it's dagger.
Bit of more.
Oh, there's more of them.
Might as well have fun.
Dang it. I keep missing that button. Can't see what I'm doing.
Your time has come. Duly noted.
No use hanging around here.
Except for the fact that I'm still looking for that amethyst stone. I did notice I could point warp to that before that airship showed up.
Huh?
Can't do it now though. Weird. Alright. Let's see. Oh, I can hear a dual horn. Really don't want to fight another one if I can help it. The movement is definitely way more smooth than it was in the demo, which makes sense, because they've finalized everything and all that. Somewhere in the circle there's an amethyst stone. I just need to figure out where.
Look who we got here.
Oh. Some of these guys.
No! Alright. Yep.
What's the idea? I'm one of the good guys, remember?
Didn't mean to do that.
Here goes nothing!
See ya!
It's starting to piss me off a little bit, not gonna lie.
Thing on you now.
Eyes peeled, mouth closed.
Well, here we are.
This one's just for you.
Agnes!
Because of kind of how many marks and then act accordingly. And there are more of them. And now there's a saber tooth. Oh, that uses them too when I'm doing that. That's good to know. Freaking
Focus knocked. Knowing your enemy's half the battle.
Let nothing stand in your way. You've got my back.
Let's finish it up.
See what I can
No
do.
quarter. That was a close one.
Too close for comfort.
Can I please
I'm
find
comfortable
this
just being
amethyst now?
alive.
Is it this? Is this the amethyst? Oh, thank God.
The goods.
Run! Run away now! I don't want to be here anymore. Great experience, though. At least there's that. Alright, let's head back to Hammerhead, and I think once we rest there, we'll call it a day. Can't have a Final Fantasy VII
Catch your
soundtrack
breath.
without Genova in it. Huh. Alright. Let's turn in the quest and also refuel. Because I noticed our fuel was getting a bit low. This random fan service for no
Wow,
reason.
she's looking prettier than ever.
I don't really understand that one. Okay.
So how's it going, boys? I can tell you all about the area. If y'all liked it, come on back.
Oh. Here's the tomato.
You all went and got what I asked for.
Too easily. I thought Sid told you to give us work.
Yeah, well, I guess I went a little soft on you. I'll be sure to give you more of a challenge next time. How's about that? Anywho, I appreciate your help. Here's a little care package. Should make for good eating.
Alright.
Huh?
Did he give you some food?
He said it makes good eating.
All right, I'll cook it up at our next camp.
Now that's a plan.
It's bedtime.
Random selfies. Awesome. I'm glad you learned that skill. Well, that's kind of a neat little outcropping of it. I don't want to see any more of those guys. That's too bright. It's too purple. That's interesting. Yeah. What am I looking at? I'm going to repeat that question there too. And just driving. But that is all for this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy 15. Join me next time we head to the tombs at some point, I'm sure, after doing millions of side quests. And finding out exactly what Core has to tell us. And perhaps, maybe one day, we'll see Lunafreya once more. Until then, later guys.